Today we are talking to a good friend, Gene Samuel, out of Las Vegas, owner of Black Tiger BBQ. We thought he'd be really great to talk to you about fire. How you doing, Gene?
I am swell. I am hanging and banging. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for joining us.
Well,
Well,
thanks for having me.
yeah, absolutely. Can you tell the audience a little bit about yourself and your background in the bar and beverage industry?
Well, I have been in the hospitality industry for some time now, starting around '04. I started bar backing, bussing over at Nobu outside of the Hard Rock Hotel, which is no longer in existence. I found I really, really love being a bar in the bar world. Like I decided college wasn't for me. I left acting in Hollywood. I came back to Vegas, and lo and behold, I was a adult entertainer, and I didn't want to adult entertain anymore, but I wanted to do something. So I was called on to go on tour with the Chippendales, but I was married at the time. So yeah, you're smiling. So I don't let the gut fool you. So I actually said no, and as soon as I said no, and the plane took off, me and my first wife did divorce, and I just figured out I didn't know what to do. So one day I woke up in the middle of the night, decided I wanted to be a bartender. Uh, some of my best friends started getting me bar books, and then Chippendales called again, and they wanted me to work at the show in Vegas. I'm like, as a what? And they said, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, I'd really love to bartend. And since something else popped where I had an interview to be a bartender in a bar back at the Chippendale show. I did audition for the Chippendale show once in Vegas, and I almost got it, but I didn't because a really good, handsome black friend of mine did get that job, and he deserved it. But fast forwarding through that, I met my mentor, Bobby G. Gleason, and he showed me through his actions and his character on what a hospitable barman or bar person could be. And I just sucked it up from there, and I just took my life running.
I love it. I love it. Okay, we're going to switch gears a little bit from something that's making me feel fiery to actually talking about cooking and fire. So you own Black Tiger BBQ, and I'm curious, what drew you to such a traditional cooking method like barbecue? Why did you want to get started in barbecue?
Barbecue is in my veins. My uncle, Pastor Daryl McFadden out of Kansas City, Missouri, barbecued every week. He's more of a father than my uncle, so he would always show me what he was doing on the smoker. And I grew up with barbecue. Gates Barbecue, one of the best in Kansas City. Kansas City Barbecue, the best in the United States, hands freaking down. Let you know that.
We're gonna
Anybody can
get
say,
a lot
"Oh,
of comments.
Texas."
We're going to get a lot of
Please,
comments.
Carolina, stay out of the conversation. Texas, you're good, but come on now, let's be real. Everybody else in Oakland or Chicago, your barbecue is whack. I'm sorry, I love you, but your barbecue's whack. But it's always in my veins. My wife, my now wife, my beautiful wife, she bought me a smoker for my birthday one year, and fire department came a lot because I was smoking on an apartment patio. And I just never lost that feel for it. I opened my first barbecue restaurant here in Las Vegas called Pot Liquor. It did not work out. I left before the ground broke, but it stayed around for 3 years. But that fire never died inside me. Fire.
I love it. So when we talk about barbecue, obviously it's a very hotly debated topic as far as style. So without sharing any of your like secrets, which I know are usually heavily guarded when it comes down to barbecue, can you tell me a little bit about your style of cooking and monitoring your heat and coals and things like that with your food, which apparently is a Kansas City style of barbecue?
Sure, but let's first remember this, that barbecue, like fire itself, this is beginning of time memorial. This is the reason why we exist today, is because of fire and meat. I believe wholeheartedly in the process of fire. And it's not just the Kansas City style. My style is rooted in Kansas City, but we do have a lot of Afro-Cuban, Afro-Caribbean flavors, a lot of flavors from Mexico. Like I did a week in Oaxaca with a bunch of friends, and I just fell in love with mole. I fell in love with that chocolate. So I use and I incorporate those flavors in my food on a regular basis. You are going to feel like you are in Puerto Rico sometimes. You're going to feel like you're in Cuba sometimes. You're going to feel like you are in Far East Asia. We do bring all of those flavors together. If you ever go to Mexico, you'll see like the guys, remember the falafel guys? That technique is still with Al Pastor. This is a cultural exchange. So when it comes to barbecue, I just feel deep in my soul that it's just rooted in the beginning, and I can't stay away from it. My style, listen, I'll tell you everything we do. It's how you prepare it. It's time, it's patience, it's love, and you have to really be into it. And by the way, barbecue is not the sauce, it's the method.
Absolutely.
So if you
100.
go to a casino and they say they got barbecue ribs and there's no smoke ring on it, And it's, oh, we had it in the oven for 4 hours. Don't eat it. It's just rubber chicken.
So for anyone that's watching that is an at-home chef, an at-home cook, can you offer any tips or tricks that someone might find useful when they want to cook over barbecue or flame or anything like that, but using all of the equipment that you might have at home?
Sure. So let's put it like this. If you want to use some equipment, say if you have a small smoker in the back, almost everyone has a little small smoker or hibachi grill. Do not cook the food directly over the coals. That is not how you barbecue. What you want to do is you want to offset those coals. If you have a little small chamber, you put that on the side, let the heat get up there, throw your wood chips on, and just keep a monitoring temperature of 250 to 275, and just monitor it. Same thing. Well done, medium well. This works every time you touch. It's always a feel thing, and it takes practice and practice to get really, really good at barbecue. I'm still learning. Like there's different methods that I've learned by Instagram and Twitter and all the videos that are out there. Just be patient. Look at your flavors. Listen, cherry doesn't work all the time. Okay. Raspberries don't work all the time. Be very grounded in what you want to do. For me, black pepper, salt, cayenne, paprika, can't fail. Onion and garlic powder cannot fail.
Absolutely. I love that. I'm getting hungry already thinking about it. So final
Yeah,
question.
you and me both.
Final question for you. What is your favorite thing to either cook or to eat that is barbecued?
Dude, it switches up so much. I love hot links a lot. I do. I love a good hot link with a nice piece of white bread. I love that with some sauteed onions. If I can't do that, I love the sandwich that we make is the Cuban B. It is a take on a Cuban sandwich, but we take smoked pork butt. We take our own ham. We take Swiss cheese. We take chimichurri sauce, and we take our barbecue sauce as well. We press that together, and we put those great pickles that we have on. Oh my God, wow, perfect.
That sounds amazing. Well, I gotta let you go. Thank you so much, everyone that's in Las Vegas. Please check out Black Tiger BBQ. Gene, are you operating right now? What's your status for anyone that is absolutely ravenous after our conversation?
Listen to me. Order some food. Every Saturday, we do slab Saturdays. We do a slab of ribs, beef or pork, or a half a chicken or a full chicken, plus 2 sides for $30. Actually goes from $15 to $30. It's really, really a good deal. And a lot of our money does go to proceeds in Las Vegas, such as the Helen David Relief Fund or the Nevada Childhood Cancer Association. Those are very, very big and near and dear to my heart. And thank you for having me today.
Thank you so much, Gene. I love talking to you.
You too. Hope to see you soon, sis.
Yeah, same.